This person sent me their real bank statement. They have almost 30,000 euros sitting in their account, but they're losing money every single day without realizing it. So today we are analyzing a real bank statement in Germany, and I'll show you exactly where this person is losing money, where they're saving smart, and how they could invest much better. By the way, if you're new to the channel, my name is Essen, and I've spent the last 5 years testing, researching, and yes, making mistakes to figure out exactly how to build wealth in Germany. And one of the most underrated steps to get started is learning how to properly analyze your bank statement. So let's have a look at a bank statement. This was sent from JJ. Thank you for sending your redacted bank statement to me. First thing where JJ can save a lot of money is I see that they're using Deutsche Bank. So they will be getting a quarterly fee for this bank account. They can definitely save this amount and shift to a free bank account like N26 where they can get a free account and save on these quarterly payments from Deutsche Bank. Next, we can have a look at that. They are having 29,183 euros in their bank account. It's a huge amount to be just kept in a current account, which they seem to be having. I would, depending on how many people are living with them and how their family situation is, depending on that, I would save 3 to 6 months of expenses. So even if they are living with their wife and children, even in that case, I would say 3,000 euros expenses per month. So 9,000 euros in their emergency fund, and the rest 20,000 need to be shifted to either an investment account or at least a savings account, because here this money is losing a lot of value. So looking at the individual items, the first thing is the E Plus, which is Aldi Talk. So they are having a prepaid SIM card, which is great. Not a lot of things to say about Aldi Talk. Then Startwerk, which is going to be the electricity costs, 82 euros, quite good. Basra Asian Shop is 32.5. Then trip to Aldi, 11 euros. Radio tax at 52 euros. Again, Aldi 14.5, C&A 57 euros. Cosmos Versicherung, which is a Haftpflichtversicherung. So this is a great thing that they're doing. They're having a Haftpflichtversicherung. Then Wise Uberwise, they're sending money back home, most likely. 163 euros roundabout. Then a visit to Norma, Deichmann. They have also bought shoes or whatever. They're sending 500 euros. Maybe they've just started investing because 29,000 euros already. It would be interesting to know how much they have invested already. This is where the sponsor of today's video, Trading 212, can be a game changer. Trading 212 is a truly commission-free investment app. Unlike a lot of platforms that sneak in hidden fees or make it unnecessarily complicated, Trading 212 offers a truly zero commission experience with no fees to buy or sell stocks or ETFs. Even in Germany, the setup is super easy. You can open an account directly from your phone, and the app is available in English, German, and several other languages, which is great for expats or anyone comfortable navigating in English. And here's what I really like about it. It's perfect for beginners. You don't have to jump in with real money right away. The app has a built-in paper trading mode, which lets you practice buying and selling stocks and ETFs with virtual money. So you can build your confidence, test strategies, and learn how investing works without risk. When you're ready to start with real money, here's the best part. Trading 212 is giving you a free fractional share worth up to 100 euros. If you sign up using the link in the description and use the sponsored code SN, all you need to do is fund your account with at least €1 within the first 10 days, and you'll get a free fractional share worth between 8 and 100 euros. It could be a piece of Apple, Tesla, or something else. It's completely random, but it's yours to keep, and it's a great way to kick off your portfolio. A trip to Aldi at 1.8, Lidl 11 euros, Amazon. So they bought something on Amazon for 26 euros. Again, Deichmann, 36 euros. Norma, 5 euros. Aldi, 8 euros. Telecom, so this is internet, 29.3 euros. Amazon, again, 69 euros. Lidl, 36 euros. Last shift, maybe they're sending something to someone. Not a lot of detail here. They bought something from PayPal. They got some money from PayPal. Interesting. Maybe they bought something and they returned it. So they got this money back. DB, 30 euros travel ticket somewhere. They bought a TP Link Wi-Fi extender for 16 euros. Again, a trip to Aldi. That's armed. 43 euros, most likely trash or yeah, most likely garbage costs. Then payment reference, 60 euros. I don't know what this is. Then again, I did to Aldi, 12.3 euros. PayPal, bought something for 6.3 euros. CNA trip, 15.7. Again, Aldi, 20.1, 20.9. Aldi, 1.5. Lidl, 5.4. SEPA transfer, probably sent 1,000 euros to someone. Again, 146 euros sent using Wise, 440 euros meter. That is interesting. So most likely a single person living in a Vege. So again, going back 29,000 for a single person, I would definitely move a lot of money from there to at least a savings account or some investing account probably. So their salary is 2,980 euros. So most likely a young professional, a couple of years of experience, still making good money, and I would say 500 euros saving. Again, so most likely this is the starting of the next month when they have this Aldi talk packet. So let's add the wants, needs, and savings. So I'll go through this quickly and share the things with you.
Please hit the like button if you're getting value from this video and consider subscribing.
I've quickly added the needs, wants, and saved. I'm not exactly sure if this person is sending this money via Wise to their family back home or wherever. I don't know if maybe they're using Wise to buy cryptocurrencies, or maybe they're using Wise to, I don't know, buy some other sort of stuff. So I don't exactly know how they're spending this. So in that case, I'm going to put it as want. If they're sending money back home to support the family, then it would come in the category of need. In this case, I'm going to put it in want. So we have these needs, want, one saving, and then at the end, they have their income. So overall, they're spending 969 euros on their needs, 582.31 euros in their wants. There was 1,000 euros of a single payment. I don't know if it was holidays, maybe they bought a ticket going back home or some other thing. So I'm putting it in wants, and they have 500 euros in saving. All right. So based on their 2,980 euros salary, they are spending 969.78 euros on their needs, which comes out to be about 32.5%. On their wants, if we use this 1,000 euros in addition to this 582 euros, it's going to be 53% of their salary. So I think this might be a one-time or a very rare thing. For example, as I said, maybe it's holidays or whatever. So I'm not going to include this 1,000 euros. Instead, I'm going to say they're using 19.5% on their wants, and then they are saving 500 euros for their savings, which comes out to be 16.8 euros. So this 1,000 euro it's a big number, which is not making the calculations quite good for them. So let's assume if they are saving this 1,000 euros now, but even then it's too much for saving. So even if we consider the 50, 30, 20 rules, where we say 50% of the money is spent on need, 30% is spent on wants, and 20% is spent on savings. Even in that case, this person or JJ is very, very good in terms of spending on from their 16.8% of their savings. They really need to push up a little bit in terms of their savings to send it to 20%. But even then, like I'm having a look at their 29,000 euros, so they're saving definitely a lot more in terms of percentage. So going back to the want section, I think this might be a one-time purchase, and let's remove this 1,000 euros and say that they are not using this amount and it was just a one-time purchase. So instead of going like this, we would add the 1,000 euros here. So if they are not spending this 1,000 euros, which is a rare occasion, and they are saving this 1,000 euros, which is most likely the reality here. So I'm assuming this way they are saving approximately 50.3% of their income, which is absolutely brilliant. Looking at their rent, most likely they are a single individual living in a, and there isn't a lot of things that they need to optimize in order to go from this saves needs and want budget. Again, it's a very good savings rate if it's 50%, and this 1000 euros is just a one-time thing. And perhaps they, as I said, it was a holiday budget for them. Maybe they bought a ticket or went somewhere. The only thing I see is they spend a lot of money on Lidl, Aldi, and Netto. In that way, I would say maybe they're cooking a lot at home, or maybe they're buying pre-cooked stuff from these superstores. But even in that case, they are not spending a lot of money on their wants. So maybe they can perhaps, if this 1000 euros was not on savings or their wants, so maybe they can probably, the only thing that I see here is
Perhaps they should invest more instead of simply saving this money in a current account. And if you too are in a similar boat where you are just keeping your money in a current account, you should also start investing. And if you select Trading 212, you can get a free stock when you sign up and add at least €1 within the first 10 days. And I highly recommend that you watch this video if you want to get started with Trading 212. And in this video, I share easy financial planning for expats in Germany.